This 1 Degree Outside video is sponsored by the Topsfield Fair, America's oldest fair. You can pre-order your admission, meal, and ride tickets today at topsfieldfair.org and join the fun October 4th through 14th, conveniently located on Route 1, just off of Interstate 95.
We are so excited for the Topsfield Fair to kick off this Friday. In fact, I'll get into the meteorology on the forecast, but first, here's the 14-day, and you can see by Friday, look at that, opening day temperatures in the 70s. There's a 40% chance of a shower Saturday, but, Danielle and I have been telling you, we think that chance is going to come down as we get closer to it. So far, that has been the case. Not convinced it'll end up showering in southern New England on Saturday at all. Either way, it's not going to be a big deal. Next week in the 60s, there may be some scattered showers later Monday into early Tuesday, but other than that, it looks great through all of next week. Overall, wonderful early October weather that's on the docket. Over the last 24 hours, all the precipitation has been down or south across the mid-Atlantic, and over the next 24 hours, it's where most of it's going to be as well. There's a storm center that's making its way off the coastline down to the south, and then there's a cold front coming in from the west. That cold front is what raises the chance of an isolated shower for tomorrow on Wednesday. But again, that's not very impressive either, right? And it hasn't looked that way over the past several days. Rainfall forecast in the next 24 hours. We're not quite into it. If we zoom the view a little bit, I can show you there might tomorrow morning be a couple of sprinkles or very light showers trying to break out in some parts of western New England. And during the course of the day tomorrow, there is the chance of a sprinkle to pop up. Yesterday, I had shown you where we're at in terms of percent of normal rain and how we are talking about what has been kind of below normal, only about 12% of normal rain in the last month in someplace like Springfield. Well, I did hear from a couple of you saying, well, what about the year overall? Has it been worse? Actually, no, the year overall has been better. If you look at the percent normal rain over the past 365 days, we are either at or slightly above what would be normal in a lot of spots, with the exception of parts of the Upper Valley, the eastern slopes of the Green Mountains, western New Hampshire along I-89, and also at the coast of Maine. But the vast majority of New England is somewhere, give or take, about 5 or 8% from normal rainfall when you look at the past year in general. And that's why you don't see a worse drought classification than we already have, which is just a moderate drought in spots and abnormally dry in others. So tomorrow, here's the map. Cold front coming in from the west. There's going to be a lot of clouds. There will be a sprinkle from time to time, both in the morning and then in the afternoon, a couple of showers come into northern Vermont. For the rest of us, it's like a passing late day or evening chance of a spritz of rain or shower that comes by. Thursday looks really good. Friday looks excellent. We warm up. The southwest wind comes back, gets our temperature to rebound. We do it with a blend of sun and clouds. And again, this is why Saturday, we're really not all that worried. Yeah, there could be a scattered shower in southern New England, but it doesn't look like that big of a deal for us. Northern New England's got a little bit better chance of some scattered showers. Now, having said that, hearing from some of you with outdoor plans, actually heard from one person whose daughter is getting married. Congratulations on Saturday. Says, should I do the tent? So far, the answer on that would be, yeah, do play the safe card here, because there is a chance of showers with a cold front coming in on Saturday. But at the same time, we've got a couple of days that we can kind of fine tune that and see if that chance continues to drop. So far, the trend has been favorable anyway. All right, so we're talking about high temperatures Wednesday that'll be in the 60s. You do that again with a lot of clouds, an occasional sprinkle, but no meaningful rain. And then Wednesday night, as a cold front kind of washes out, moving through us, we go to the 40s north and 50s for a lot of the rest of us during the overnight. Thursday, nice day. Temperatures rebounding above 70 degrees. Wind starts coming out of the south for us, although notice, if you're right at the coastline, it's a wind that's off the ocean. By the time we get to Friday, it's a southwesterly wind, and now your temperatures are rebounding up into the 70s. This is that amazing kickoff to the Topsfield Fair. Your weekend is going to be starting out, I think, putting you in a good mood. Friday's weather is just good feeling stuff that's going to be with us. And frankly, Saturday's not bad, right? I mean, if you consider the fact that, okay, we talked about perhaps a scattered shower that comes by, but I'm not overly concerned about it. And you can see why. Temperatures still best 70 degrees in a lot of central and southern New England, maybe not quite in the north, where you get a little bit more clouds and a little bit better chance of those scattered showers to wander through. A reminder that you can watch that chance of rain and the temperature and kind of how it changes over the course of the coming days with the 14-day on our Noises 1 Degree Outside weather app, and a friendly reminder that you can grab some of our latest stuff out of the store at swag.onedegreeoutside.com. Look forward to seeing you with a monthly forecast coming up later on today.